The best advice I could give is write a cover letter that tells me why you want to join whatever agency or company that you're applying to, and to be, to tell a good story so that I understand how all the skills you're bringing actually attach to the group you'd like to join. But in terms of types of experience, I think that in policy and in economic analysis that is policy facing, some understanding that the work you've done had a clear audience and that you were able to convey conclusions that are, inputs to decision making, and that when you show me that you've done all of that, conveying that in a more clear way on the resume would be more helpful. Okay, so you've modeled how the power sector might respond to a carbon tax. Give me a little bit more in terms of, who was your audience, and what was the question that you were advancing the state of knowledge on when you did that report. That kind of context, I think, would give me more from your resume than a similar resume with the same substance but without that context. I don't conceive of climate as its own profession, if you will. So it's a huge topic. It's obviously it is informed by people of all sorts of different professional stripes, from atmospheric scientists to technology developers, all the way to adaptation specialists. So I think that it's more a question of what role, if I were advising graduating students on that question, I would say, to what extent are there complementary issues that would develop, to which you could apply the same skill set and that might have an outcome that is consonant with what you would like to work on with climate, but might be attaching to different drivers that could be carrying more weight with decision makers at this point in time. One example is, we used to call them co-benefits, but other air pollution improvements that are realized through action to reduce CO2 might be a more important near-term driver for some decision makers that would still yield CO2 improvements, but might be done with a focus on a different pollutant. So there's no reason in my mind why a successful graduating MEM student couldn't pivot to apply many or all of the same skills, and even look at many or all of the same potential job locations or institutions, but to think more flexibly about what is the focus and shape of the work that I can accomplish that still moves in the direction that I'd like to see.